So in some news that is certainly going to piss off Brexiteers, the UK has conceded on one of its core positions: fishing. News has just come out that the UK is offering a 3-year transition period for European fishing fleets, which according to the British team would allow them to prepare for the post-Brexit changes. This is coming at the 11th hour in the Brexit transition period negotiations. I talked about this before. It will not be the EU that concedes, but Boris Johnson, as he needs a deal to save his career. So what does this entail? Catches made by EU fishing fleets will be phased down between 2021 and 2024, so as to offer time for European coastal communities to adapt to the changes after Brexit. This long transition period is part of the new negotiating paper, which is expected to be presented before the current round of negotiations in Brussels that are taking place between David Frost and Michel Barnier. This is not something new. It has been talked about before. The idea of not cutting off EU fishermen immediately after Brexit, but instead having it kick in some time after the UK leaves the transition period. The issue before was it lacked detail, for example, an actual timescale. The Irish government has reacted to this in a positive way. Simon Coveney, Ireland's foreign minister, said on Tuesday night that he believed that there was still a good chance for a trade deal between the EU and the UK. He said, and I quote, "The obstacles are not unsurmountable. We should be able to get this deal done." The British position in the negotiations is to replace the common fisheries policy with a system of zonal attachment that would offer larger catches for UK fishing fleets. In the proposed system, both the UK and the EU would agree on what percentage of shared stocks are attached to each of their European Economic Zone areas each year. Quotas on catches would be organised according to that percentage. This could actually be a small sign of a major shift in the UK position. Boris Johnson will be able to sell to Brexiteers the idea that he's saving the UK fishing industry with the so-called Brexit bonus. But it could also represent a U-turn by the government in making new commitments on maintaining EU sustainability standards and cooperation on the collection of data. The EU have responded by saying they welcome the new proposals, are studying them and will respond in due course. Other issues still remain unresolved, but the insistence by the British government to focus so much on fishing makes no sense from an economic or a trade point of view. The fishing industry is comparable to the lawnmower industry in the UK. This, in my mind, is more a political decision than one based on economics. Fishing represents something of national pride in the UK, and Boris Johnson knows that he needs somehow to win something on this issue. Time is running out, and it looks as if Boris Johnson's team are realising finally that they need to compromise in order to get a deal. It will be interesting to see how Brexiteers respond to the idea that EU fishermen and women will be able to continue to enter UK waters for the next number of years. Will Boris Johnson win them over, or will he face a rebellion? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?